Hello everyone, I've been asked how I tackle doing the eyes and people want to know how I get all the little white hairs around it. So I'm just going to do a little video just showing how I do the eye, all the eyes. I've just sketched it out just quickly, and then I'm going to be using this, what everyone keeps asking me about and doesn't quite understand what they are. These are parchment tools and they are used for indenting the paper and doing all those little patterns you normally see on parchment paper. Now I've got a set of 3. Here's the others. I had these off eBay. Now there's 6 different sizes. As you can see, that's quite a big one on that one. But I normally tend to use this one, which is the thinnest one. It's got the tiniest little ball on. As you can see, barely a ball on there, but it's like a needle, but rounded off at the end so you don't rip the paper. They were about £3 something off eBay, and they've even got a silicone grip, so they're a bit better to hold. And all I do is I look at the picture, the reference picture, which is here. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, no, I can't get it down to show you, but it's the esky I've just done. I'm just going to redraw that eye to show you. And you just look at the white, where the white is, and mark out where the white hairs would be. So you're sort of doing this blindly. Just mark out the hairs. I'm doing this one a little bit bigger than I've done the other, so it'll be easier for you to see. You just have to remember to mark all these lines out before you start putting colour over the top, whatever that might be. So I'm just doing all the little white hairs that would go around it. Then we've got the bottom lid. We'll just mark this out. Now there's just a little bit of shine on the eye there, so I'll just pop that there. And then just get your black, or I'll be using grey and black, but I'll just go around it. Let me just see if you can make out the indentations at all in the paper. Put the pencil there so it's got to focus. There you go. You can see, if you catch the light, you can see the indentations in there. I'm not pressing too hard, but I'm pressing hard enough to make a dent in the paper. And as you start to colour it in, it'll start to reveal where you indented, and it'll leave those parts white or negative, the colour of the paper. It's great for getting these fine lines in, especially when they need to be so intricate. You just can't get in there with your pencil. that little bit there that I did for the shine on the eye, lower, just the eyelid, isn't it? The bottom part there is a little bit of shine on, so I just use the indenter again just to get that really fine line in. As you can see, it's starting to show through now. Doing this a lot quicker than I would normally do, just because it can just be boring watching somebody draw really slow. So just do it fast. Don't need to take as much care over it as I normally would, because it's just a video showing you how I do it. And then you got these hairs down here. When you do the indenting first and then you put the colour over the top, it does all the work for you, really. You can stop worrying about going over any white bits, because you can't, you've filled them in. You can press as hard as you like then with your colour that you're using. I mean, you press too hard and then you flatten the paper again, so you can then, if there's a white area you do want to colour in, you can flatten the paper out and go over it if you need to, but you don't have to press too hard for that. I'm using a piece of Fabriano Artistico at the minute. I didn't want to use my Strathmore for just doing a demonstration. Can't use my best paper. So this is a bit more pitted than I normally use. I'm going to bear a bit harder than I normally would, just to fill in the gaps, which I hate. That's why it's a good thing to use pan pastels for filling in all the gaps, and then work over it with your coloured pencil. Putting the detail in over this side. This is also good for not just the eyes, but the part around the muzzle. When you've got the nose, comes down to the top of the lip, and all those little tiny hairs underneath the nose. It's brilliant for that. grab the wrong pencil then. I'm just looking for a brown, but not too black like that one was. You can see a bit of the brown amongst the black. I'm really having to press hard on this paper to get rid of all the white. This part is really dark at the top, so just get that in. And then we got quite dark areas there. And then this little white line that we did here, you can always sharpen your pencil and just colour it in with the colour you want it in. So obviously that's like it's a shine, but it's grey, so I can just colour it in with that, and then just fill these bits of shine in, and then we're done really. There, if you can see all the indentations around there, and then the bit at the top there. There you go. So you can see all those little white hairs, they're all done with that parchment tool. Well, I hope you found that helpful, and that's the end of that. Okay, thanks for joining me.